As you know, this is the end of, it's coming into the end of the year, so a lot of agenda that have to be finished. And he conveyed the message that please apologize to the audience that he cannot attend in this morning, but mostly he give me the assignment to deliver some supporting agendas for them from the upstream side to support the availability of the minerals, which is very critical for the advanced mineral technologies. So we are very support. So there are at least five actions that we will support to support the materials for the advanced mineral technologies. So very good morning, Prof, and also very good morning for Professor Dong Feng. It's really nice to meet you in this morning. Actually, we're not providing a specific slide for this event for these sessions, but I have some materials that which is related with the advanced material technologies. I will share to you all about the mining overview first, and then later on I will try to share also about the mineral resources in Indonesia. And my last presentations will be the actions to support the advanced mineral technologies. So is my slide is already in the screen?
Yes, we can see your slide. Maybe you can click the slideshow.
All right.
Okay, great.
So this is I took the same with the conference of the theme of the conference, Materials for Sustainable Development, Goals Towards Industrial Resources. I believe that industrial resources 4.0 will be rely on into the advanced material technologies. So as Prof. Evi is the chairman and the founders also of the National Battery Research, I believe Prof. And her team is working a lot with the minerals. Some are rare earth minerals, and some is a critical mineral for Indonesia. So I'll start with the mining overview. So what I want to deliver in this slide is currently we are in last year we enacted the new mining law, which is so-called as law number 3/2020. There are at least 4 transformations agenda on our new mining laws. First, as you know, to make every mining permit holder has the same procedure, same requirement, and also same services from the government. So Indonesia in the new mining law centralized the mining authority. So then every mining permit holder will have the same requirement and also the same procedures and also the same supervisions. So this is what we call as the previously the authorities from the provincial government and has been transferred to the central government. And the second, our new agenda in our mining law is also allowing the transfer of license and shares, but still we have the divestments of forensic ownerships obligations. In mineral industries, we know that not much the industries or the companies or are trying to explore and trying to to deliver or to spend a lot of money for investment in these industries. So that's why we still rely on to the from the foreign direct investment. So that's why we are openly uh, uh, the foreign investors, and then it is allowing that the mineral permit holder is transferring the shares to the locals. That's why or to the other parties. So that's why in our new mining law, business entities may transfer the licenses, and during the productions, uh, they are required to divest 51% of shares, but gradually to the government, regional government, or to the national private sector. So this is to, and if we talk about the explorations, a lot of discovery was conducted but not by the mining companies, but by the junior mining companies, which is the companies that has an expertise on finding the new minerals or the new discovery, but they don't have any ability, or they don't have any competence for developing the mining. So that's why we realized that this ecosystem should be implemented in Indonesia. That's why we open the permit holder to able to transfer the the shares to other companies which is will be developed the mining. And the third agenda is about the new obligations. We are currently will be more strict sanctions will be giving to the violators. And but then in the other hand, incentive for mining license also are giving with non-fiscal incentive for mining permit holder who integrating the processing and refining is giving guarantee of license extensions in accordance with the life of mine. It means that we will not limiting the life of mine, since there's still any reserve on their area. So the extensions will be given until the reserve is diminished. So this is a very clear and very breakthrough incentive for the mining permit holder who develop the integrated processing and refining domestic. And also we also giving the guarantee of extensions to the contract and become the special mining permit holder. Next slide is if we're talking about the mineral resources, so we need to boost the explorations. That's why Indonesia really concerns to boosting the explorations. In the last 2 decades, as we are not really open to the foreign investment, so that's why we have a very extremely decreasing of the discovery in Indonesia in the last 2 decades. And then that's why in our new mining law, the government in Indonesia try to encourage and provide huge opportunities for mineral and coal exploration activity. In this new mining law, the government provide the certainty of law, yes, and guarantee of doing business. As you know, as I mentioned before, that we give the guarantee the life of until the life of mine, and then the mining permit holder, the existence mining permit holder has an obligations to doing the further explorations in the area. And this is what we call as our breakthrough in new mining law in this 2 point. The government give exploration assignment. This is very new, yeah. So this is to encourage the junior mining companies come to Indonesia and then making the new discovery and the new world discovery in Indonesia. And the governments also encourage the companies, not only the state-owned companies, but also for the private sectors. They able to giving the proposal to doing the assignment explorations. So this assignment explorations is one step before the explorations permit the holder given to the company. So this is very early and this is very breakthrough to boost the explorations. And we also promote the investments opportunities in Indonesia. So why we are why mining companies should invest in Indonesia? They are because Indonesia is a favorable environment for the mining industries. Why? Because we have the world's top mineral and coal reserve, as mentioned by Prof. Evi. We are the biggest reserves nickel in the world. For the bauxite, also the some materials of the electric vehicles also demanding the bauxite. We are currently in the 6th positions into the global. Copper, we are the 7th. So copper is also the critical mineral for the advanced technologies in the futures. For gold, we are in the number 5th, and the tin also is the critical mineral for the advanced technologies, and gold in the number 6. Regarding the global market, Indonesia is a key player to the globals. Why? Because we are the biggest producer for the nickels. Also, the 6th biggest alumina productions. We are the 12 positions for the copper productions. The gold is number 6, and the tin is number 2nd in the world. And we have a lot of many operating companies, and which are some of them are very veteran mining industries, and they are also operating in the global. So some of the mining companies come from the global companies. In terms of the cash cost, we have a very competitive because we are Indonesia is in an archipelago, so we don't have any constraints in terms of logistics, because we can deliver in direct, not much the logistics in the land, right? Because the transshipment is very close to the mining, because we are archipelagos. And in the terms of electricity also, we have abundant of the coal power plant right now, so we have a very competitive energy price. In terms of the environment and safety standard, Indonesia is following the international standard for the environmentals. Even some of the regulations is more tight than the global standard. For example, as a effluence of the coal-fired power plant, and also the discharge for the some of the liquid waste is more strict than the globals. And for the labor availability, we currently have a lot of thousands engineering graduates from the mining, metallurgy, materials, and chemicals, and also the geophysics and geological. So we are the place that mining investors should come to invest in Indonesia and be a part of the global players later on. I believe not really need a long time to be global players for the minerals. Indonesia giving the also have a lot of incentives. In terms of the fiscal, there are some import duties facilities, tax allowance, and also regional incentives. In terms of non-fiscal, as I mentioned, we guarantee the period of the mining until life of mine. This is the ease of doing business. So later on, we will try to making our better positions for the ease of doing business. We took this from the BKPM, and in at least in 2025, we are in 40 positions. And future plan for mining in Indonesia. I'm talking about the post-pandemic, right? We are encouraged both domestic and FDI in mining and invite junior mining companies, as I mentioned. And we are promoting the sustainability, enhance environmental law, promote transparency through IT, beneficial ownership, reporting mechanisms, and we also encourage the license holder to be able to develop the community in their areas. And yes, we will try. We will also will support the energy transitions, and we will securing the mineral needed for the transitions, optimizing mineral processing. We regulated that the recovery for the processing and refining is not less than 85%. So this is not less than 90%. So um, this is very important to assure that we working in the optimum ways. And yes, we also utilizing the X mining land for solar panel, solar panel. Yeah. Next, mineral resources. So this is the map of um, the locations where the minerals are located. For example, in the red box, this is for the bauxite. Mostly are located in the West Kalimantan, and the 14 mostly located in the Pangkal Pinang and Bangka Belitung. For nickel, mostly located in the Sulawesi and some part of in the north of Papua and also in the North Maluku. And for the manganese, um, we disperse, but not much the numbers, but we disperse in some part in the NTT, right? And this is the number, the 10 communities in Indonesia, 10 popular communities, right? And I believe a lot of this mineral is needed for the advanced technology there. And now I will go through uh, the minerals that already listed as the critical mineral for many countries, for the European countries, for the United States also. And yeah, for the European and the United States already published the critical mineral, and most are the rare earth minerals. So I want to share to you all that we have potentials occurrences of the rare earth potential in Indonesia. Our geological agencies already conduct some of the inventarizations from the early explorations. They have they find the lateritic rare earth in the North Sumatra, and also some part in the Bangka Belitung, in the West Kalimantan, and also in the central Sulawesi, and also in the Papua. So we will work starting from last year. We tried to doing the inventarizations in here in Bangka Belitung to have some resources number. Then in the next year we will go into this area and then to find to find the resource number here. Then continue to area in Sumatra, and then continues in the Papua also. So this is our roadmap to our plan to discover the rare earth mineral in Indonesia. Strategic for rare earth element, we will inventory the rare earth potential, which is 2021 to until 2024. and exploring the proven technologies. This is very challenging. In the last two years, we are having a lot of discussions with any potential any countries that has experience on refining the rare earth element, on processing for example, to process to separate the mineral radioactive from the from monazite to produce the rare earth oxide or to produce the rare earth carbonate. So this is very challenging because uh, um, not much some countries has technology for this kind of matters. Um, China is very uh, uh, very close on giving the technologies which is able to separate them to refine the rare earth from the monazite. And we also try to discuss with some college, some part of college in the Europeans and Colorado School of Mine, and also in Americas also we in Canada also to talk. Then the challenge is how to separate the radioactive to be able to comply with the international standard product. And we will yeah, this is a continuous improvement, right? We always try to preparing the supporting regulations and encouraging international national industries. And we will work with the Ministry of um, in Finance, and also with BRIN, and the no, no opportunities to support that. I'll say I'm trying to. This is the message from Pak DG to I have to convey to the audience right now. So we, in terms of supporting the advanced material technologies, the government of Indonesia try to boosting the explorations, not only based on the APBN, right? But also we will invite the private sector, the state-owned companies, to doing the explorations and try to find the occurrences and the reserve of the minerals in Indonesia. In terms of the geological potential index, we still have a very good number compared to other countries. So I believe Indonesia is still attractive in terms of the geological potential index. Boosting explorations, there are at least three, as I mentioned before. We introduced the new scheme by giving the exploration assignment. A special exploration assignment is different with the permit, right? Because assignment is the government assign the companies to do this, but the permit is in the government is giving the permit to do this. So the assignment is more earlier than the permit. And the second is we encourage the existing mining permit holder to doing the advanced explorations in their areas. And third, we will promoting our potential in we will invite much more junior mining companies to come to Indonesia to drill in Indonesia, and then they able to transfer the ownership after they finish the explorations. That to assure if we not maintain the the, the explorations, so then we will the life of our reserves will be gradually diminished. And yes, we also have the second supporting. We will control the productions. Indonesia has a roadmap, right, to control the productions in medium terms and also in the long term. So then we have a very good system right now we have to control the reserve number, the production number, and until the sales number. If there are any an appropriate number, or is there are no continuity, for example, the production is only 1,000, but they will sell 1,200. Our system will be reject, and then they cannot shipping the materials in the shipment areas. So we already connect with the Bea Cukai, yeah, and also with the Shah Bandar, we already integrated. And for, yes, of course, to be able to giving more supporting to the minerals technologies, we oblige the mining provider to doing the mineral added value policies. The mineral research, the metal minerals should be refined domestically, and then until in some certain specifications, a lot of products is in intermediate product, and this is to provide more downstream industries. For example, for the nickel, we oblige the mining permit holder to refine domestically. Some product are for the stainless steels. They have to become a ferronickel or nickel pig iron, and some for the batteries, they have to be able to produce until the mixed hydroxide precipitate and nickel sulfate, and then also until the cobalt sulfate and so on. And for the batteries also, we oblige the refined until the nickel mate. So that's to assure that in the upstreams we are focused on giving on providing the intermediate product for the downstream industries. And yes, to avoid the scarcity of minerals, of the critical mineral in Indonesia, we implemented domestic market obligations also, and this is in order to giving the priority to sell to the domestic industries first before they're selling to other countries. And last but not least, Indonesia is also giving the non-incentive fiscal because in the upstream we just able to giving the non-fiscal. For fiscal incentives will be giving by Ministry of Finance. I already mentioned about the examples of the non-incentive fiscal. First, as I mentioned, there are no limitations of the period of the permit. The permit will be given until the life of mine, until the reserve is diminished, if there are developing integrated processing and refining in Indonesia. And also in non-incentive fiscals, also we guarantee also the extensions period of time, yeah, if they are comply with the regulation. So if the industries is comply and then meet the minimum requirement on running the business, so there are no reasons for the government to not giving the extensions period of time. So we also guarantees that the mining permit holder will be having the extensions period if they are working with comply the regulations. I think that's all my share for today, Ms. Ibu Indri. I will be more happy to discuss further in the discussions. Thank you very much.